Alright, hello, welcome back everyone. So to summarize yesterday, we had a big crash in our network basically. The positive feedback loop from the Yeti Industries failed. Let's see, where's delivered cargo? But now we're doing alright. We're starting to get back that positive feedback loop. So one of the problems was that the, let me turn on science. The stone tired Yeti pick just wasn't actually close enough to the stone quarry to actually pick up tired Yetis, so we just weren't getting the tired Yetis back to the Yeti hut over here. And there's just a ton of building materials and food waiting here, and Yeti production was really low because of that. And now production's going crazy. We have 4,000 Yeti dudes a month, 4,200. And this stone quarry is making 3,000 tons of stone a month, and we have 5,000 tons waiting in the station, and our network cannot handle it at all. So we upgraded. I mean, last time we have the 2-track mainline going south, but still have this sort of, it is one track, there's an empty track next to it. So 1-track mainline going north, we need to upgrade it today before we add more trains to handle all this cargo. Hello everyone, hello Vlakar and Blue Smoke. So let's get to that, and we're just gonna start big. I think I was thinking about it. We set up this splitter with 4 tracks, which is a little excessive, but you know, we should prepare for the future, so we'll do 4 tracks going north as well. Let's start from the top. So this thing is a complete mess, so we'll have to figure out what to do about this. So let's see. So I guess this track here, let's just turn it, move it over to the other side of the main line. Just put it here to get a little bit of room. I mean, honestly, we should move all of these tracks over a little. All these towns in the way. I mean, Fluberg's almost gone. Almost. I think Flumpero also needs to go, actually, and at some point, but it'll take some time, so maybe we'll have to just build around it for now. We do have the heater on in the house right now. Hopefully it's not too loud, but you can probably hear that some white noise in the background. And we can also bribe them a little bit. Just get a little bit more space. Actually, that might be better if we can just keep going like this. Oh, there we go. Got caught. So I'm gonna move this track over as far as we can. It's interesting, this is jammed up also. What's happened here? Oh, this prio isn't working properly. Oh, this is jammed. What happened? Oh, because of the stone supply. This prio is just too long. So I'm gonna just cut off that prio. This is tricky. Hey Aggro, welcome back. This is tricky. I don't want to have the trains be jammed up for too long. Why are these ones jammed? Because they all like going to the right. Need to remove some of these signals because we have different train lengths, which makes it difficult. So actually there shouldn't even be a signal here. And they're taking a long time since they have to get all the way to the other end of the station. Why isn't... Oh, because this isn't an exit signal. That's silly. Okay. There we go. Greetings from Norway. Big fan of your videos. Thanks, Christopher. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Got that connected. Train 156 is lost. Okay, no, that was just because the track wasn't connected for a second. And over here at Cut Hill, you know, we could just do like a giant tunnel or something. Because I just need this space over here. So I feel like doing that. It just gets under everything really easily. Should we use the calculator for train length? Or the gap calculator. Let's see. Train length 4, gap size. This is going to be like 24. We need 5 tunnels. Sure. Go for it. How are we going to connect those up though? This is a little bit silly. I keep saying that, but Or we could go around the top actually. You know what? I think going around the top's a good option. Look at all those building materials waiting. Let's actually keep check our Yeti dude production. If you want to have some, keep an eye on that for fun. It's just jammed up. Didn't need to terraform that, but I did anyway. Okay. Get rid of some of this water here. Well, actually, there's enough room there. We actually should start going up the hill a little. Okay, there we go. Why do you build a canal on the water? Is it a cheap way to rise the seafloor or something? Yeah, since I have base cost mod, I made demolishing water really expensive, but then I can use canals to get around it, so I guess it's kind of silly since I'm cheating myself, but yeah. And then we'll connect to this up. This track here. And the other one that needs to connect here is this iron ore drop. But the iron ore drop, supply drop, where does this go to? It goes back to the... Well, this needs machinery. Is it? Wait, no, there's no machinery for the machinery line. We don't deliver machinery to the machinery line yet. And we might not ever. So this is for food and building materials. Which mainly means iron ore here connects to it. And for building materials, iron ore up here just goes the wrong direction because I just didn't do this correctly. Okay. Yeah, so this track for iron ore isn't actually able to get to the iron ore, so those trains are getting lost, I'm sure. So let's try to get around here a different way. Go around the top like somehow. It's actually not hard to get here. So we do that. Iron ore here. We can actually just stick it into a reverser. 107 tiles. So we just need 16 tiles for the reverser. And just stick that, and now the trains are going in the other direction. Easy. Connect that up. And in this other direction, we have iron ore over here. So we could do something. We could just do a right 90 degree or like a one tile turn over. We could do another reverser and a bunch of tunnels. So yeah, okay, so now the train, it's gonna say the train's lost because it goes into the reverser, but it's not actually lost. Now it's heading the right way. Things like that are why I usually turn off train lost orders in the notifications. We could also do like a big loop. Let's do a reverser. I'm gonna move this over. A tile. Food machinery split. Hey Gustavo, how's it going? So we have 9 tiles there, 1, and then 6 more. It's long enough. 16, good. And then we'll just drop this down. Into a tunnel here. Kind of awkward, but it works. Oh, hello. That was fast. And that works, even though it's not exactly pretty at all. So that's good. How are we doing on cargo? Still going up, even though our network's struggling. Struggling to handle the number of trains, which is the problem we want to have. So I got a message, let me respond to that. Okay. Let's see what we're doing. So we have the exits here. This one track. Okay, I'm gonna close these now. We got up to like 43,000 Yeti dudes a month or so. But now building materials has decreased. Okay. So this track has an exit the long way now, but the iron ore supply just dropped, which is going to be food and building materials. Need to get back. Hey, Cuff. Back somewhere. And hi, Andre. Welcome. What the? There's another market next to the first market. I don't want more markets. I only need one market, but I guess it doesn't hurt. So the the supplies either go back to the building material pickup or the food pickup, which are in two different places. And that's kind of tricky actually. Building material pickups here. How do the trains get back there right now? Do they just not? I guess they just don't. Classic. Hi, Gil Games. And also Warcraft Idiot. I think I missed you before. I think that was a notification sound you probably just heard from my computer. It's not your computer if you heard it, unless you got a notification at the exact same time. Okay. Okay, so how do they get back to the food? They go over here, and this is to food. Okay. That's fine, I think. Is it? Maybe not in this direction, though. We don't need this track, I think, anymore, since we have the long way around. I'm gonna get rid of it. You check other Yeti situation at clay and what is it? I think we have a good amount of clay waiting also. So yeah, 1,000 tons. So we're getting 1,300, 1,400 tons a month for clay. Check the wood as well. 1,600 and some waiting. Okay. Hopefully no crashes today, Tiger. You could also like tack on a separate. No, that doesn't really work. Like a separate building material platform for the iron ore, just so we don't have to merge really quickly. So actually we don't need this track anymore. We have direct routes. Wait, we still need that track. Very important, we still need that track. We don't need this track. The kind of silly track. So now that train's lost. Hey Zach, welcome back. Excuse me. Not much. Back at it today. We're upgrading the main line. We're trying to go big. But I'm staring at this, trying to figure out how to fit all the tracks in. I've been watching reruns of your live streams and your Let's Play series. I like your videos a lot. They've inspired me to build more elaborate networks. That's great. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Wybe Vanderham. Feel kind of awkward trying to pronounce names, so apologies for butchering them, as always. Okay, so let's rearrange these. Sorry, those are more notification sounds from my computer. Let me just delete that process. Messenger. There we go. What is my best train? What do you mean by best train? In terms of what stat? Now all these trains are lost because I just demolished that bridge. It's gonna give me a bunch of notifications. Okay. This train is lost. Okay, you can go, even though you're going to the wrong place. Top train by profit. Okay. Take a look in a sec. Some wailing noise coming from outside. I don't know what that is. And signals here. Okay, let's take a look. Profit last year is probably going to be a stone train. No, the wood trains transport cargo further. Looks like wood trains are our top profit makers. 700,000 euros or pounds per year. The buses in the loop are to make the town like us and to also or to grow the town. If we add more roads, the town will grow. But if we don't, I have roads building towns off, or towns building roads off. So they'll just like us over time. Yeah, there we go. Lowest profit makers are all the logic trains, which do nothing. Yeah, I've actually not looked at the cargo payment rates, but let's see. I have a GRF to make passengers and mail really worthless. So those are different than usual. So yeah, let's see. Batteries and machinery. Machinery is the hardest chain to complete, so that's pays the most, makes sense. Yeti dudes are worthless, along with, I guess, tired Yeti and Yeti dudes are the same. And the top ones, batteries, steel, yeah. The machinery line would be really profitable, except the production's just so much lower than the building materials. Food is in the middle, interesting. I'd expect food to be a little higher, but... Okay. Back to this. Do you know why the city name GRFs are not working? I don't know why. I've seen other people have that problem too, but I feel like I've had that problem for at least a year, which is a long time for no one to notice. It might be on the issue tracker or something already, but I haven't seen it. Okay, this split here is in the way. We only expect 1/3 of trains to go that way, but it still could be a decent number of trains. I mean, I just moved this, but let's move it again. There goes the train now. We'll go back to coming from the left. Do you allow construction while paused, or is that considered a cheat? I don't allow construction while paused just because I like the excitement of building while there's trains everywhere. But I wouldn't consider it a cheat necessarily. Building material food split. Sure that's the right one, yeah. Okay, making a little bit of room. Maybe in the other direction as well. You'll make a junction tutorial? I did make a backbone hub tutorial, though in this situation it's a little different. Since we don't actually have like 3 separate main lines, we just have a bunch of different exits and entrances to connect up. But it's sort of the same concepts. Just have to make sure you have the right connections. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. We could do the other track around this way also. 3 tile curve is too short. Thanks, Web. It's nice of you to say. I appreciate it. Wait for the train to leave. Now a lot of trains are lost, huh? Huh? Why does this one have machinery or batteries or machinery? Huh. Okay, I think that was just a one-off train. I'm definitely just gonna forget about connecting some things by accident. Hopefully we can just catch those quickly enough. Let's check our production. Delivered cargo. Still going up and stable, so that's good. Operating profit. Stable. Definitely still way lower than we were at the start of last episode, I think. Building there. Train 151 seems to be stuck in the building material food loop. It's been stuck there for a while. It's been popping up for a while. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is like a closed loop separately. Do you want to just go the other way? Maybe? No? Okay. Where is drop to machinery? Up on the top. This guy is carrying batteries. Oh, deleted it. 151. Would you like to go this way? Yes. Okay, I figured he would eventually figure himself out, but I mean, maybe go through this stone supply drop, but I think that's good. I'm curious what this invalid cargo is. Train 124 is lost. Food pickup. That is definitely not the food pickup. I guess, We can just add a temporary track here to let these trains sort themselves out. Okay, so we have 3 tracks merging together here. It's pretty clear to see now. A split here, some junk over here. And we also have the split towards the food, which is cool. Oh, I guess. Do we need a food line coming from this side? Oh, we do have one already. Okay. Let's get rid of this prio. Can I just bribe them and get them out of the way? One more building, I think. One more building. Okay, we'll send these buses to the depot. Can we demolish all of them? Yeah, and there we go. I guess we don't need all of these now, but make sure no industries pop up here. Should we do, I forgot to do it for Wanning Pool, but we can do a gravestone. Can check the VOD and see when Wanning Pool died. So this loop is green still, which means that no trains have been using it, which is good. Though, I mean, maybe I should leave it since trains will be getting lost again. Let's also keep one on here to check if trains go by there. And we do have lost trains. Okay. So, I mean, we have three, we can see there's 3 tracks splitting out. 3 tracks merging together, all going to the building materials. Feel like we're gonna want at least 2 tracks into the building materials here. And 2 tracks out as well. There's gonna have to figure out how to fit that in because we have the splitter right after it. We could just do a really lazy thing like this. And maybe fix that later if it becomes a problem. Okay, please don't jam up everything. Jeez. I feel like I will set off this probably. Yeah. And maybe we'll just give one of these tracks to the trains returning from the food drop. Since that's going to be two-thirds of trains, right? We don't need any fancy merge or anything. And then this track, actually, I want to have merged to the other track, since only, I guess, 1/3 of trains, question mark, will be on it. $2224. Wanning Pool died at 2224. Thank you, Sander. Are they getting lost off after dropping off food to iron ore? Let's see. Yeah. You're right. That's it. They're getting lost after dropping off food to iron ore because they want to get back to here. So this track does need to be more complicated. Oh, I wanted them to go the long way around, didn't I? Rearrange this. Once again. And we'll just have a little turnaround track here. And then this track will let trains go this way if they want to. Be forced into a big loop, but sort of don't want to just add more tracks to the mess over here if we can avoid it. So let's see. It's plateaued a little bit, but those pesky Yetis seem to be doing alright today. Now remember to save the map. Okay. So suppose that there are 4 incoming tracks. Is that a bus with 1 stop at Cut Hill? It is a bus, or a bunch of buses with 4 different stops. However, they're all right next to each other, within walking distance. However, that really gets the local authority going. They like that. I mean, they like that, but we've been demolishing their buildings also, so they're kind of annoyed at us right now. Just like in the iron ore, dude. No, he's not lost. He was just in the reverser. That's fine. So we have 4 tracks all next to each other. I want one split off to this branch. I want it to be on the right though. Six tiles was good, I think. If I remember correctly for our turn length. Okay. I mean, maybe even move everything back even further. Need all the space we can get here. Oh, don't let that water out. What was that? Oh my goodness. I just dragged this into the window and it just spent all our money. It just spent all our money on this giant peninsula and then we ran out of money. That's hilarious. I mean, there goes 120 million euros, but we're still making money, so I guess we're okay. We could go back 5 months, or we have autosaves every 6 months. I mean, should we keep going? Like, we could keep going with this. It's not like we're gonna run out of money. We are making money still. Though this is kind of ugly. I mean, we could just get rid of the whole lake. I mean, we... Let's Oh shoot, it went all the way up there too. Okay. Is this like a natural disaster? Seems like people want to keep going, so we can keep going. This is just like a meteor or like some sort of natural disaster that happened. Okay, we'll keep going, I guess. Okay, let's get rid of these notifications. I can't spell vehicles. Or we can just switch it to summary. Okay, we'll keep going. We have a lot more land now, so I mean, it's not really in a usable shape, but we could fill in the rest of this lake here. And we can't really afford to remove much more water. You can't do the canal trick on these corner tiles. Okay. How much did that cost? Okay. Question, why don't you do a pick if available station for dudes at the yard next to the line and the disaster area? Over here? I just have separate, like all of the worker yard networks are sort of isolated, so they're just on their separate tracks. So no trains that actually carry worker dudes are, Yeti dudes are on the main line here. If I recall correctly, squid ate fish reduces canal aqueduct costs a lot by default. I didn't know that. And then the campaigns are like snapshots of the crater in the middle of the map. Yeah. Oh, and let's buy land here. So no industries steal our peninsula. Or our former peninsula. I guess it's more like a land bridge? What are those called? Okay. One tile more. Long aqueducts. Building in the way. Yeah, that is pretty expensive. So yeah, we want to look at our company value graph. Yeah. I don't worry about company value so much because usually you always have enough money to do stuff. But this is a little bit silly. And our operating expenses for the year. 2040 was a little bit of an expensive year for us. We had 214 million euros or pounds in construction costs. Okay. Let's get rid of these. So it's like $1 million each for these. We have a lot more room now. Looks like we can afford one more. We probably want 2 tracks for the stuff for building material drop. Okay. Buying land actually costs the same amount. I guess it's just useful in certain situations. Well, I'm not sure. I guess it's useful... Like if I wanted to... I'm not sure. But it's... Like, it might be useful in a certain situation where you don't want water to spread from these. So if I wanted to, like, delete these canals without doing... Well, I guess you could just demolish the water directly. Huh. I don't know. I guess it's just, like, a weird fact about the game. I feel like there's gotta be some use for it, but I can't think of it now. Okay. The network's actually not a little bit jammed up, but not too bad up here. Okay, I'm gonna connect up this new track. Or actually, let's do this outermost one. So I want to do something like this. Where all these tracks shift to the left a little bit. I think. And we just bridge over on the left. Though I guess I hypothetically would want these to be doubled. But if we're going to this line, the machinery line doesn't get that many trains, but I guess it could at some point get more trains. Why isn't this train... Oh, that's interesting. There's just reserved track here. Huh. There's some reserved track that got left over from the crash, so the trains are only using one platform at a time. Let me see if I can reset that without crashing a train. Yeah, from the crash, but that definitely seems like a bug. Yeah, that did reset it by just forcing a train onto that track. Weird. Maybe you should report that. Let me write that down. Yeah, I just used the reserve track rail. Oh, so this is an interesting thing. I have this like land that's at sea level, and they built a grain farm here. So if I wanted to, I could destroy it by letting the water in. So that's nice to have. So I can basically demolish industries if I feel like. Do it? Should I do it? Like, it's not in the way yet. Hi, Nicola. Alright, sounds like people want me to do it. This one. Here we go. Oh yeah, you could demolish a company HQ this way? Huh, I never thought about that. There we go, it's gone. Should play like, there should be some like explosions or something to make it more exciting. And I suppose you could demolish other people's company HQs also. You know, I should build my HQ now because my company value is really low. Because normally your HQ costs a fraction of your company cost, but since we lost all our money, we can afford it easily. And then we can flood it later if we want to. Okay. Okay, so we sort of have some tracks here. Maybe it will float. Yeah, maybe. Should get these main lines next to each other. Okay, can afford that. 4 tracks of main line. I'm going straight from 1 track to 4 tracks because I don't want to upgrade it twice. Yeah. Okay, so we have to consider what we're going to do at a point like this, where we do need to merge onto the main line. It's actually not hard to do a merger like this. Just make this bridge a lot longer. This will almost certainly need to be doubled. So actually, I'm just gonna put, and it might need to be a tunnel actually also. So I'm gonna put a gap of space between each track. Is there another on-ramp here that I could combine it with? I could combine it with a stone, since I don't want to just build a merger, because this is a lot of effort. We just go like this. And then it's not so clear how to actually do these entrances. I actually might want this to be a row and to go around the long way so we have more space. See, is this the other one? No, that's just a random one. So we'll go over here, tunnel under here. And then this will also merge with the stone supply drop. The tunnel also, so it's at the right height. Oh, hello, a train has come. A little bit early. Though I guess there's not much other option. I'm gonna take advantage of this bridge here and go underneath it. Then we count waiting bays. 16 is there. 16 is here. So this one will already be 16 long. Yeah. I guess as long as we're back this far, it's fine. Money overflow when building tunnels over 256 tiles long. I didn't know that was a thing. Or that once was a thing. Huh. It's a funny bug. Okay. So that should be good. Now these trains have a choice between all 4 tracks. There's not actually any room for priorities. Oh well. As long as we just have enough tracks, you don't need priorities, right? Something like that. These are backwards. Okay. Maybe I should move this whole thing back. Those in the original Transport Tycoon maps couldn't be bigger than 256. Okay, that makes sense. Let me move this back. How long is this bridge? 6 tiles long. One, two, three, and then it shifts over. There's 5 tiles, 6 tiles. Signal gap on the top lane just after it splits off. Here? I don't see it. Let me know where it is if you see it. Before. Here? Oh, here. There it is. Thank you. There was one there. Hit my mouse wheel instead of the mouse button. Okay. Okay, that's good. I want like 16 tiles of space before we merge the tracks together, so like over here is fine. Okay, you can go that way, if you insist. So then I want these two tracks to split off into building material, pickup, and drop. And I do want this to be higher capacity than the first split off. Something like down here, the bridges. So you need 2 gaps of space between each track. I don't think I can fit that. There's gotta be a better way. Also, I feel like I want this to merge in the other direction. So we're gonna have this, now 2 tracks. One track's there, these tracks are going to the right, that's half of it. Now these other 2 need to get over somehow. But we don't have enough room for them. So let's make some more room by shifting everything over a few tiles on this side. Okay, 6 tiles, split off, bridge for this other track. It will split off as well. Bridge, bridge for the next track. Split off. I guess this is the same as the one I made on the other side of the map at this point. 6 tiles, this is 5 tiles. If I move this over a tile, then 6 tiles is in the same spot. Okay. That's fine. We have a 5 tiles curve. I mean, we could even like, yeah, that's fine. We'll just do it like this. Hello, Project Dust. How's it going? Do you really need to double the bridges in a 4-tile main line? Not at this point, but at some point, if the tracks are full, then you need to double bridges. But are we going to fill up 4 tracks full of trains? That'd be exciting, but maybe not. But I'd like to be ready in case that does happen. Hey Jamie Hubbard, how's it going? Huh? Train went the wrong way? That's not good. What's wrong with our splitter? Let's move the train input. Let's move the input right onto this level here. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Maybe I should remove the extra signal. Is there a signal gap here? Oh, that could be an issue. I mean, train's longer than bridge, so why? Yeah, I mean, the trains will be longer than the bridges, but the gaps between the trains could still be shorter than the bridges. And that's what actually matters for doubling up bridges. Okay, so this splitter is good. This splitter is good. We're not going to worry about curve length for now. We're going to leave this mess over here. And just connect everything up. Because we just have a ton of tracks. So it should be more or less be able to deal with most of this stuff. Even if it's not perfect. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to remove this track. It's gonna make this train is lost now, oh well. So now trains will start using this splitter, and we also want trains on these tracks here. This route will be this one. Obviously curve length is not ideal here. We'll have to make some more room later somehow. And get rid of that track. So now we sort of have 4-track mainline going in. How's Flamborough doing? Outstanding, great. So let's get rid of some of these roads. And some of these buildings. Okay. Very good, very good. You still need that 180 turn under the bridge. It looks like we don't since this is green, so yeah, I guess we can remove that also and save a tile of space that way. Redo this again later, but jam is kind of cleared up. The exit we'll need to redo because 2 tracks in, 1 track out doesn't work. But let's keep doubling up this main line going backwards. Took a while to get that far. The signals aren't aligned, it hurts. Okay, I'm just gonna... Here they're not aligned just because of the way the priorities are set up. It's kind of hard to align them. Okay, I'm gonna stop this train and remove these. Remove those signals. It was not fast enough. Alright, we got a train crash today. Playing too fast and reckless. But now we do have the opportunity to realign these. Yeah, a long one. Rest in peace. But we do have the extra track set up now. Why are the trains slowing down? Is there a signal gap somewhere? Right here? You do have to slow down for the curves a little bit. Can I ask for your Discord? I want to know when Coop server's online. Yeah, let me keep making new links. I should just have one that I have saved somewhere while we wait for this train to disappear. That should be it. Yeah, I guess I should make a new train, but we'll be adding a ton of new trains after we get this main line upgraded anyway. Realign this and flatten out this hill here. All the trains telling me they're lost now because I'm working on the main line. Okay. And flatten this out as well. Or level this out. Oh, those two tracks just stay there. That was not aligned at all. How are we doing? Are we... Okay, so we're stable, which is good. Delivered cargo is stable. So all those are looking good. Oh, signals aren't aligned here. Even those out a little. And they aren't aligned on this track either. Okay, we're coming to our first big merge on, it looks like. I mean, not really big. It is a stone pickup, so actually it is kind of big. It will be kind of big. We can actually, excuse me, we can actually just switch over the tracks for now. And they do not like this tight turn here. As soon as you demolish a track, trains are lost. So we can add some more stone trains. Should be able to handle it now. There's only 3,000 stone waiting here. Okay, so we have a merger onto the track here. Just make this bridge longer. It actually needs to be doubled for the stone. Bribe the local authority fast. I mean, when you're building a 4-track mainline, it's good to separate the tracks into pairs, because then it's kind of like working with 2 normal mainlines, I guess. Though we will have another track here. Get rid of this bridge. And then, I mean, we'll need 4 tracks in. This one's kind of cheating right now for that merge. But when it's like this, we can get our bridges over. Since we have this median, or sort of median type thing here, stick some waiting bays there. And then for the outer track, we just bridge over, long bridge. And the inner track as well is pretty straightforward. Is this the Settler soundtrack in the background? No, we're just listening to the OpenTTD soundtrack. I think it's pretty quiet though. I've sort of gotten a little sick of it. Considered maybe playing like the SimCity soundtrack instead. Now when I said SimCity soundtrack, I sort of meant just opening up the YouTube playlist and streaming that. Okay, so there we go. Hopefully those waiting bays are long enough. And this is just way too close to the station. So should we do like a row? I mean, we can connect this up directly. If you considered one of the traditional folk song music GRFs. Just look for music, or is it, well, I guess if it's from the if the new GRF menu, it won't show the other things. Okay, let's take a quick look at online content. Looking for bass music. Scott Joplin, I heard. Someone's a fan of that from last stream, or the last set of streams. Volume 1. These are all volume 1. You try traditional English tunes. Traditional Canadian, traditional American tunes. Which one of these should I pick? this larger one, I guess. I guess we want version 5 of these. So there's the radio monochrome. Try that. Okay. Hopefully these are all, I mean, I assume they're all no problems with copyright. If they're on the online content. Okay, bass sound set, or bass music set. Hey Jewel. Barry Taylor's traditional American tune book. I am American, so try American tunes. Taps, yeah. A little bit somber for OpenTTD, but get something a little bit more. And we also want the stone machinery drop to use the same same on-ramp entrance. This is very calming music. Okay. Now keep working our way backwards. Do you get demonetized if you listen to MIDI versions of copyright music? Yeah, you can still. I think you still will. YouTube Content ID can tell when it's can tell the melodies. Basically, it can distinguish them, even if you're using your own MIDI instruments or some random set of MIDI instruments. I don't actually monetize these streams though. But I did get like a copyright claim on one of them, and I was only listening to the OpenTTD soundtrack, so it seems that Content ID, you know, you've heard other YouTubers say it, I'm sure is not quite perfect, to put it lightly. Oh, we made it all the way back to the bottom of the map, finally. And we actually let's just stick all these tracks. We don't have to even build a merger, since we have 4 tracks. Let's just glue them all together. Glue them all next to each other. Oh, thank goodness. Made it. Good. Alright, nice. Operating profit looking good. No jams anywhere, of course, because of our beautiful new mainline. Let's go. Let's add more trains. Wood pickup needs more trains. We'll have to upgrade the stations too. Clay pickup needs more train. Singular. Train 47 is lost. That was just the reverser. This thing is not jamming up despite the terrible turns. Got tons and tons of building material waiting out here. So let's get some more trains going. Where's a long one? I need to do something about this exit. Cut Hill, I think your time is soon. Flumborough, outstanding. Oh, good, good, good. Very good, very good. Okay, keep going, keep going. 43. Oh, town. Okay, 43 left. Last 43 people. How much money did we lose? So we're getting back pretty. So we're at we had like 200 million euros, or I keep saying euros. I mean pounds. GBP. And we're already like a third the way back there. Alright, this is jam now. Need more building material drop. Did the money fly away? So we had an accident where we were doing some terraforming over here. There used to be a lake here, bigger lake. You can see some of it here, and I was trying to flatten some land over here, but then a pop-up came up right at the bottom here, and that caused the cursor to essentially teleport all the way down this stretch, and we demolished a bunch of water until we ran out of money in 2240. Very exciting. Overflow time. You know, I don't have full load orders, so I don't really need an overflow, which is kind of a good way of doing things now that I'm thinking about it, starting since last episode. Because with Yeti, you expect to eventually get essentially infinite cargo. So it doesn't really matter to full load or not late game, because there's always going to be full load waiting. So, you know, hopefully, if we have infinite cargo. Alright. So it looks like I'm going to build two separate, completely separate stations for the two sets of incoming tracks here. And yeah, I did mute the mic for a second. And I always have to remember to unmute it. I did say some things to myself. I'm gonna just stop the trains for a moment, level this out so I can get a second track through here. We're gonna need to bridge over here. We'll just merge all of these together down at this level. Okay, you can come along now. Don't crash into each other though, please. And we'll just not do anything fancy with this split or merge, or I guess merge. Just divide the tracks. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trains are backing up. Our chart going up a little bit, a little bit. Expect more than that soon. And we should have 2 exits as well, of course. Not really thinking about that properly. Okay, and then I want this track to get choice between the 2 tracks here. Do it like this. Good. Lots of building materials waiting. Might be time to start getting rid of the short trains. I guess I should put that depot back so we can send these to the depot. Food is surely, yeah, we have lots of food waiting. Okay, I didn't get that one. And let's get some long trains going for food. Go to the depot as well. We do have long food trains, right? Really? None? Okay. This train is lost, right? Yeah. Network's not jammed. No jams, good. So let's... This train's really lost. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic again. Sorry. Let's give it a way to escape. Yeah, I'm not sure what the invalid cargo is. It's a little weird and concerning, but haven't had any actual problems with it. Okay, so it just didn't want to go that way. Never mind. I guess it'll just be lost. Whatever. Or we can just send it to a depot and delete it. No lost trains allowed. Okay, so network's not jammed, so let's go ahead and look at our station rating. Battery pickup, interesting. Clay pickup needs some more trains as well. Machinery line is shorter than the, has shorter trains than the building material and food ones. And I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Could use another train here. Okay, what else? Oil tired pick. Okay, this one doesn't matter. This bus station doesn't matter. Food pickup. Yeah, let's keep going with the trains here. I mean, you can even remove the full load order. I think this one still has a full load order. Send these to the depot. Switch them out for long trains. You could even do like a train length detector to be fancy. Okay, so the drop is jamming up for food, building material to food. Add another platform. We can do the trick with fast stopping trains using a waypoint. That's not what I wanted. BM to food drop waypoint. So a train here, when they unload, they'll smack the waypoint first. Yeah, that's good. Can use this train as a measuring tool. So we have to split off right here. Flood HQ, please. Man, I don't really like flooding things. We use this one as a measuring tool as well. There we go. And there's the exit. To make sure to put these so trains don't reserve paths too far. How much does it cost to rebuild our HQ? 1 million? Is this gonna... Let me save the game in case this is something bad. Because I've never actually done this before. This is kind of exciting. Is it gonna say anything? Nope, it's just gone. Interesting. Now how much does it cost? Oh, okay, so now it's really cheap. So actually that's you can use that as a game mechanic. You save money by demolishing your HQ with water instead of relocating it, because relocating it was really expensive. So that costs 72. And if I relocate it, it costs 1 million. But if I demolish it with water, it's really cheap. Going up. Operating profits going up. Farm tiles look good there, to be honest. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, delivered cargo. Going up a little bit. Keep going with the stations. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty well. We have to go all the way down to oil tired Yeti pick 2 to get to what station rating? 70%, so we're doing good. Might just be time for... Oh, these ones could use some more. These are full load, right? Yeah. Refinery, doing alright. Yeah, so as long as you keep your HQ, as long as you use your put your HQ at water level the first time you build it, you can always relocate it really cheaply. So it accepts mail and passengers, but I don't really care about that. So we have almost 200 trains. Let's get rid of these short ones. Actually, we'll lower the number of trains this way. Replace them with longer trains. Oh, that one's not a short one. That one's a machinery train. This area. Oh, not getting enough frames. I'm still streaming at 30 frames per second. I think. I haven't dropped any frames and it's been 2 hours. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so I mean, at a certain point these towns will need to be larger, but I don't think we've hit that point yet. But maybe. We can grow some of these towns so they'll produce. Yeti hut production is limited by the number of towns, or the population of the town. Lots of stone waiting. Wood. Some good wood waiting. Let's, you have to go to the depot because you're too small of a train. Yeah. Yeti production. This town is pretty large. How big are the towns by population? So this is the biggest one, so we can try and get them all to 10k. So now I added more. This one will need some more roads. And you can even put some town in the water and demolish a town that way. Shouldn't say that before everyone tells me to do that. Wait, is it limited in this mode too? In no extra mode, it gains 20% of population when you deliver food building material. I'm not sure what you mean by no limited mode, but I'm pretty sure the normal mode, like in the normal mode, I think it's the same sort of thing where it's limited. I think there might be a one where you have to deliver food and building materials to the town as well as the Yeti hut in order to grow the town population, sort of like I guess a city builder script, or I guess the sub-tropical game mode, or terrain mode, climate. Just gonna keep adding trains. Pretty casual. This train is short, so you have to go to the depot. This one's short, you have to go to the depot as well. The Yeti's huts have signs that say, "Will work for food." Yeah. Another short train. Almost got all of them out of here. Why do Yeti Industries have such good detail? It's a 32-bit per pixel set, and the guy who made it, V453,000, did all the models in 3D and just rendered them instead of doing pixel art. Where you don't get tired Yetis, no extra mode, just the Yeti huts producing 80 to 120 dudes until you deliver food building material, at which point they gain production and use resources. 20% of town population, yeah. So I mean, if I remember correctly, the food consumption depends on the town population, and then the building material consumption depends on the number of buildings in the town. And then by consumption I mean sort of the rate they're converted into Yeti dudes. And it's all very complicated and kind of tricky. But I think it does depend on them. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. And how do you get my terrain to be much more detailed? There's some terrain base packs like Z-Base or some other ones. There's Bricks, which V453,000 made, the same guy who made Yeti and Nuts also. Alright, and keep going. Yeah, Yeti is a bit overwhelming. Alright, good night, Project Dust. Thanks for coming. Missing signal there. Oh, and these are missing some signals. C-base, A-base looks a little too rounded for my taste. Yeah, I agree. I like Bricks, the way Bricks looks, the gray one, but it's also gray, so it's kind of controversial in that way. If it was like a green, it'd be more acceptable to more people. Eliminate short trains. Need to double this bridge. Okay. Chart going up, heading up, not extremely quickly, but steadily, it looks like. At some point we probably need to start delivering machinery back to the machinery primaries. We make an assessment, building materials. Food, keeping up. How do you download the ZBase? I think it's listed in new GRFs. Maybe not. But it'd be if you go back to the main menu and click on online content. It should be there somewhere if you search for it. Is there a way to make bridges two tiles wide, like how default stations have a roof when you make them 2 tiles wide? No, there isn't. The bridges will always have separate graphics for each of them, which I guess is it's not something I've ever thought about, but it would be cool if you could have a sort of combo bridge. Looks like the southbound main line is starting to get a little bit full. Straighten that out. Alright, let's switch to a different music set. We've listened to American. What is radio monochrome? Kinda want, let's do Scott Joplin. Just turn slowing down trains a little. I think Cut Hill is ready. Let's see. Oh, one surviving building. Flumpborough is probably ready. Very poor. Nope, not yet. Getting lots of building materials, we can add more trains. Can't see where we lost all our money from before, but we're more than halfway back. Last one is at church. Oh yeah. True, that's a good point. 5 people live in that church. I'm gonna get rid of these short trains. I might have been deleting some trains that I shouldn't have because the machinery trains are supposed to be short. Or like the batteries. That's actually machinery though. It's a long one. Oh yeah, I can't stick depots here because all the trains are trying to go into the depot. That's not gonna work. It's gonna slow things down a lot. Okay, let's get rid of these. Alright, see ya XD Bloxer, have a good one. Machinery pick. That is a good one. Why are the ratings so high if there's so much cargo waiting here? Let's check. Let's just say we'll do some diagnosing of our network. Check this. Worker yard has more building has building materials and tired Yeti, but no food waiting. Stone pickup has lots of stuff, lots of stone to be picked up. Has lots of Yeti dudes, but no machinery waiting. So it does look like more machinery, and we need more transportation of machinery, which I just added. Over here, the worker yard has all 3. More food than building materials, so that sort of contradicts the previous one. Again, the forest needs more machinery, has lots of Yeti dudes waiting. So, seems like we need more machinery. Let's check clay as well. Clay only has some machinery, but only a little bit, so we also need more machinery here. So it does look like machinery is where we are lacking. Okay, battery pickup's doing fine. Looks like the worker yard could use more food for the batteries. Oil has food though. Oil Yeti yard. Refined products pickups looking good. And the other one is clay over here. Yeti dudes, no machinery. I mean, we aren't delivering machinery. Steel balls, nothing waiting. Yeah, so we have all 3 at the machinery factory. That's looking good. Just get this machinery moving, it seems like. That's what we need to do. some point we're going to need to start delivering machinery to machinery. The machinery primaries, I think, or secondaries. Primaries? Yeah, primaries. We're doing good. Have 1.5 hour more for today's stream. Yeah, so I guess, I mean, we're really just waiting on the network. Add another train here. Doesn't hurt. Maybe we'll sort by waiting cargo. Stone pickup. Because the station, oh yeah, it's a lot. Like the station rating's so high even though there's so much waiting cargo, which is weird. But yeah, we need more trains here. Let's see how the balance is. Yeah, so we are a little higher on stone, a little low on wood. Clay in the middle. This jammed up again. I don't know how this happened. It's weird. It's like the pathfinding just changed right when it already made the decision on which way to go. It's only happening with this one. Happened again. Huh. Maybe I'm sort of just messing around, don't really have an actual explanation. We could try moving the reader back here somewhere. The input. I feel like that's a good spot for it, probably. So, I mean, what's happening is somehow, I guess, either both of these signals are red for a brief moment while this NOT gate is spinning. Yeah, and I fixed that signal gap. Also, wait, these... yeah. So either they both happen to be red, so the train just picks one and gets stuck and picks the wrong one. Or it picks the green one, but then this switches really quickly while it's already picked that track. I think this is better though, since when the time the train has picked its route here, a 4-tile long train will already, like it'll already be in this block here. Though actually, maybe we should remove these extra combo signals. With the longer trains, it'll be fine since this thing is not changing while they're trying to switch here. So with longer trains work better. You just have to make sure that doesn't happen anywhere else. Let's get rid of the full load orders on these on the food line so we don't have to make an overflow. Yeah, it might be time for machinery to machinery. This one, which we didn't build yet. What's with the spinning trains? These are some logic circuits which will perfectly divide the trains. So for example, this first one up here will divide the trains 1 to 3. 3 times to building material, 1 time to machinery. And then this one over here will do a perfect 3-way split between clay, wood, and stone. Okay, I think we could probably fit building this in before we finish the episode, or the stream today. So how do we come up with these signaling? So these NOT gates are something that I didn't come up with, but I did come up with this train detector thing. But basically just messing around with signals, knowing how they work pretty well. You figure these things out. It's interesting. All these trains are taking the right route. Okay, so we'll need to drop off machinery here at the 3B oil well. Way up on a hill, kind of in an unfortunate spot to reach. Probably want to connect it up, same as the oil supply drop. What do I call the... A lot of clay waiting. Clay mock drop. So this will be the oil mock drop. Okay, oil done, uranium, nuke, sup drop, or a mock drop. Need to fit another track along here now. Just a straight one-tiled curve, sure. And we can add to this giant split off here. Alright, and then the last one we got iron ore. Interestingly enough, the worker yard is right next to the iron ore mine, so actually this already accepts machinery. So this will be the iron ore supplies plus machinery drop all in one. Nice and easy. Although, can trains reach this? From the machinery here, they'd have to go around and get back over there. We might have to make a separate dedicated line for iron ore as it always gets, since it's in such a weird spot compared to all the other ones, it always gets its own line, it seems like. How much steel is waiting here? Let's add another steel train, and we can just get rid of the full load orders, or two, so it doesn't back up the main line. And this bridge doesn't do anything also. Okay, so that's all of those. So what's the order I do? Iron ore, oils, nuke. Ship it with boats over the lake. That's not a bad idea. Use some more boats. Which boats can carry machinery? Ah, nice. Okay, so wait, machinery. Didn't mean to click on this one. Sort by maximum speed is what I care about. Yeah, so the hovercraft can carry machinery. So yeah, we can do that. Then maybe it's best to have iron ore on the bottom. That's not so clear. Okay, so now let's build some circuits. Is Tronningbury not like us? Okay. You need some room here. That did not get very far. Bribe. Good. Good. Let's just cut off this road, maybe. Get rid of the stadium. Okay. Gives us enough room. Hey V, good to see you back. How's it going? We got some good production going. Let's see how many building materials we're making. 5,000? Not that many, but yeah. Train's jamming up on the exit. Okay. How are we going to get these outputs here? There's one, there's another, and there's another. Oh, there's a building there? Oh, a park. Huh. Okay, let's not try to make it super compact, and we can just do it over here somewhere. Actually, let's put this underneath. It should be good. Okay. That doesn't actually fit, does it? Can move it like this. And last one over here. I gotta get that park out of the way. It's gonna be expensive. There we go. Why is the train slower? This train is slower. This is actually not a NOT gate. This is a NOT gate. Always has this shape with the track coming in at a 90, going in and coming out at a 90-degree angle. This one doesn't actually have a timetable, but it's just since it's always on a 90-degree turn, it just is limited by the turn radius, basically. These ones, since they're only half a tile, they aren't affected by the turn radius. Unlike, that doesn't really make sense, because in real life, it doesn't really matter how long your train is, as long as the turn's really sharp, but it's OpenTTD. It's how it works. Okay, and that's good. Green and yellow. The ones that do have a speed limit are these ones, these other counters. 666 kilometers per hour. Actually, I'm going to switch iron ore and nuke here. And we can take iron ore to a boat. Oh, they hate us. Okay. Dock? Oh, they hate us again, of course. Tried our best. It's annoying. Can we just build it further away? Temporarily? Well, let's just build the other side first. The boat transfer. Okay, we can make the town like us by planting trees in the water, letting the water demolish the trees. So I mean, this is actually a situation where town signs are useful. I missed a spot. Or not town signs, buying land is useful. And all of these corner tiles so I don't have to re-demolish the water. Okay. Plant some trees. And then let the water in. You still need a curve from the dock back to the machine pickup. Yeah, you're right, you're right. This is going to the wrong way. Okay, there you go. And then these two. Can just connect up here. These two. Okay. They still hate us. Plant more trees. Poor. Is that good enough to build a dock? Yes, it is. Okay, that's all we need. Get some boats going. Refit to machinery. Go here. Unload here. I'll just get a few of those going. I've created one that modifies the max speed for the original train set based on per tracks. That sounds pretty cool. Pretty useful. For the nuts train set. Looks like there's excess food. Okay, I think we're ready for the orders. So let's see, stone, clay, wood, so we'll do iron ore, nuke, oil. Iron ore. Nuclear is over here. And then oil is here. Jump to here. When max speed is greater than or equal to 218, jump to oil. When max speed is greater than or equal to 185. And we also need our conditional order jumps back to the top. That's not the right spot. Here. Here. Always. I think that should be good. Machinery, nuke, oil. Okay. So let's try it. We will let this train start moving. I'll actually put it in the one that sends trains to machinery. You can also color this logic while we're working at waiting for trains. This is just to make it look nice. Okay. So now it's going to the machinery split. And now it's heading towards green. So oil, machinery drop. Very good. Let's skip the orders again. So this one will also head to the machinery split. Yeah, these are some exciting orders. Very readable. And this one's heading to the nuke machinery drop. Okay. And then let's do one more here. So this will go to the iron ore. Boat transfer. Oh, wait a moment. This needs to be transfer. Very important. These need to be unload all, no loading. I mean, no loading doesn't matter, but very important to transfer here because it does happen to be a forest right next to it, and if we don't transfer, the forest will just steal the machinery. Okay. So this boat picks it up. So there's actually 2 boatloads per train. So actually, let's do full load orders on these. On these boats. It's going to deliver machinery to this iron ore mine. You have a map where your trains have 120 plus orders? 4 score? That's insane. Seems like this town needs to be bigger over here. Maybe? Maybe not. So we now have machinery here. So production, oh, there's already iron ore waiting here. Huh. Ducks aren't doing their job. Gotta be faster. I think, didn't they change the max number of orders? Maybe I'm wrong. Is it in here? No. Might not have changed it actually. Okay, Cut Hill is surely ready to go. Now they don't like us anymore because we aren't actually serving any customers anymore since there's no one to serve. So we'll bribe them. And rest in peace, 2249. Send to depot. Goodbye. What about this one, Flumborough? Good. Okay, this should be ready. 0. Still 2249. There we go. Rest in peace. Forgot the rip. Yeah, should we put a company statue here? There we go. Can even demolish it with water when we don't need it, or when if it gets in the way. Trains have so many orders because I'm doing a single train group full map refit self-regulating network with FERS. Yeah, that does sound awesome and pretty nuts. It's been a long time since I've done a proper co-op game with people. And they still have one road here as, yeah, they don't need that anymore. So this is not good. It's starting to go down a little bit. We want this to stay up. Am I going to stream tomorrow? I should check my schedule. It is about time to stop though. We did get the machinery going. More building materials needed. Side depots to get rid of some small trains. So tomorrow's the start of classes. When is my class? I do not plan ahead very far. So this is Tuesday, Thursday at 11 a.m. Classes start tomorrow, right? Tuesday, January 19th, yeah. So I guess I'll have something at 11 a.m. So we might be back on Wednesday, I think. I also have something else on Wednesday. Let's check that before I end so I can just say when I'm going to be back. Your voice is breathtaking. Thank you. I feel like I have a pretty normal voice, but I appreciate that. Where's my calendar? How are the primaries doing? Lots of stone waiting. Let's get it moving. Not the depot. And let's send the short trains to the these empty short trains to depots. Wood. We do have wood waiting as well. Are there any short wood trains? Yeah, there's a few. That one's already in the depot. Clay. Somewhere here. Yeah, this one. You're short. Go to the depot. Long trains only now. And then there's one other one here, which can go to a depot. Okay. Yeah, I'm also have something on Wednesday at 9 as well. Let me see. So maybe we'll do an afternoon stream on tomorrow. Could do like a 1 p.m. What do the two different station sets do? I guess you mean we have like ISR, Japanese stations, and chip stations. They all look different, but they all do the same thing. They just are for aesthetics. Why sometimes use long trains and sometimes use short trains? I started out with short trains just because I needed short trains to get this positive feedback loop with Yeti going. But now that we have tons and tons of cargo and the amount of cargo should be increasing, we need long trains to handle more cargo. Are these classes that you're teaching or classes you're taking? They're classes that I'm taking at uni. Yeah. I am a CS major. Actually, I'm doing a master's degree right now. 1 year master's degree, if you're curious. Don't talk much about my personal life on here, but there you go. So yeah, we'll do a stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, 2 or 3 hours. Hopefully nothing comes up. I know that's probably late for people in Europe. It's 1 p.m. PST and GMT is 9 p.m. GMT. But it'll be good for our North American, or our American, North and South American, if there are any viewers. But yeah. That's gonna do it, or be it for today, I think. We're in a good spot. Our network is at nearly an all-time high. So, yeah. And we'll have the save game in the VOD after it gets processed. So yeah. Thank you all for coming again, and if you can make it tomorrow, I'll see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Have a good day or night.